Right, chat. Hello, chat. We are here, chat. We'll send that message. Hello, chat. Commands. Add a command. Name. Time. Command. Time. Allow. Moderators. Okay. Can I just like remotely trigger the action? There we go. Hopefully, chat, that will continue every half hour. Maybe mistake chat. Yes.
You're gonna get your sister when your dad comes home and it's too late.
Oh, it feels like home here. Oh, is this the cosmetic shop?
Pirated problems? I'm listening. Sure, my Jessie is always open for you. Hope I was helpful.
Hmm. Okay. Audio's working fine. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, the feed fluff has worked. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, my mouth's not picking up. That's fine. Oh no. Did I save them? I saved them. Mr. Rebel Life, thank you for the follow. It's very nice of you. Welcome to the crew. Welcome to the Foxy Den. How are you doing, Mr. Rebel Life? How are you doing? Oh, you're just playing some 7 Days. I'm doing alright. I haven't played 7 Days in a while, actually. I don't want to play 7 Days, I think, by myself. I would do that if I've got someone else to stream with. Then again, I would like someone to play with this game, but... Just rock up with a random attack. Ooh, that jumped me. Oh. I am now having a heart attack from that. Were they even bothering? A floating device. They do realize there's like absolutely no treasure there, all supplies, because I've literally just been and stripped it. Cannot dive with there's other ships nearby. There ain't no other ship nearby at that time. A lovely bottle of fresh water. Hello, Commander Zor. How are you? And thank you for the follow. I didn't realize you didn't follow last time. Oh, hello, Commander. How are you? So nice of you to drop back by. Oh, and a stretch. Let me get that stretch for you. Ooh, that's a good stretch. I didn't actually realize you didn't follow last time. I thought you'd already followed, but... Well, seeing as though I've actually got some chatters today, and right now, if any of you are still there, I want to tell you about the new feature I've added to the stream. I added a... What did I call your name? I think I called you Commander Zhao, because it's as close as I can think. Yeah, I think I called you Commander Zhao, because Wolfie has been playing Fallout 4 on her stream. Not from Avatar. No, I was coming from Fallout 4. There's it's the commander of that submarine that's crashed off the coast of Boston. That's just your surname. No, yeah, like when you joined it, when you joined, I looked over. I just saw Commander underscore ZOU, and like the other part was just a blur because my glasses are filthy. I never watched that, to be fair, so I don't know that character. But no, I called you General Zhao from the Fallout 4. Commander's just fine. That's good, because I really don't know how I would go about pronouncing your name. Wolfie would probably have an easier time with it. She's good like that. But my brain too small. But yeah, anyway, so the new feature I've added to the stream this morning is called Treat Stream. You're not a very smart girl. I don't do smart. I just do fluffy. Yeah, I added Treat Stream to the stream this morning. Basically what Treat Stream is it's a site that you guys can actually buy me snacks. It's similar to Throne, where like I like set a list of like things that I want or would like, and then you guys can buy it for me, if and when you want. There is a 2-hour cooldown on the stuff though, just so you don't overly fatten me up. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I've added that. I also fixed the timer. I fixed the issues with the timers where they weren't triggering the messages properly. So things like the lurker reminder message that's supposed to go off every half hour wasn't going off. Alright, where's this ghost captain? He gets one to the face. You get one to the face. Woo, ads. Phantom fillet. Let's go. There we are. We've got another level 5. 7 ads in a row? Bloody hell. That's probably one of the worst, like, ad ones I've seen for a while. What was I saying? I thought I was just talking about Twitch stream. Do you remember what, you had 15 once? It also depends on how many, how much, like, how long we set the ads to be. So as a streamer, we can actually set like a set amount of time per hour we want dedicated to ads. So for me, I've set it to 4 minutes per hour because that way you guys don't get pre-roll ads. So people who join the stream don't just immediately get shown ads. While also then not being too overwhelming. But then it also depends on what your viewing habits are. Like, if you have a habit of only viewing a few minutes before jumping to another streamer, you will get more ads in that amount of time. But also, thank you very much for watching the ads. So many people these days use ad blockers and stuff, and if you use an ad blocker, the streamer doesn't get money. So, thank you so much for watching the ads. As annoying as they are, they do help us out. So thank you very much. You are doing your part. You're doing your part for democracy. You're using Turbo. Honestly, Mr. Rebel, same. I've got Turbo as well. I use it mainly because I watch a lot of different streamers. Because, like, sometimes I'll be watching Pirate Software, sometimes I'm watching Tugty Sinclair. I watch Beardageddon in the morning. I watch a bit of Mifu as well. So I watch so many different streamers that it would cost me like 20 something pound in order to sub to all of them. But it only costs me like 11 something pound for Turbo. So it just makes sense for me to use Turbo, really. And then I only sub to the people that I really want to support directly. So at the moment I've got a sub for Farina, Toxie, and Cliff, who are all fellow Sea of Thieves streamers. Did you just sub? I would have thought I would have picked that up, to be fair. I would have thought I would have heard that, actually. But I'm only half paying attention to Toxie's stream, because I'm obviously streaming myself. You only use Prime. I've used my Prime sub on Cliff's channel. It was not shown in chat for some reason. Damn. Damn, that's rough. But yeah, honestly, subscribers are so valuable for streamers. That is a shame. But yeah, it's like subscribers are super valuable because it's like for a viewer watching an ad, it's like 3 cents a viewer, but it's like $3.40 for a subscriber. So it's like, and that's for a tier 1 sub. I don't know how much it is for a Prime because I've never had someone subscribe to me through Prime, but it's like subscribers are so important. Like, so if you can afford to subscribe or even just use Turbo, because Turbo is actually worth more than ads as well. If I pull up my dashboard, I can actually tell you how much a Turbo is worth. Let's see. Analytics, earnings, refresh. So yeah, so on the 1st of November, someone actually subbed to me. I wouldn't be sure about that, Commander. I lost my job like 3 weeks ago. I usually like job only. I've now got no job. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with my subscription services. It's just because I've got savings, because I saved up a lot of my money that I was making, that I'm able to do anything at all. But yeah, so on the 1st of November, someone subbed to me, and on that day, that sub was worth $3.40. And but in terms of ads, I only got 64 cents of ads. So far today I have made, is that today? What day is it today? No, that was yesterday. Yesterday I made 47 cents in ads. It was actually one of my best days so far this week. Because I streamed on Monday and I only made 36 cents. I streamed on Tuesday, I made 23 cents. Wednesday, I didn't stream at all. And Thursday, I made 47 cents. And let's see if it will tell me how much I've made today. No, it won't. Okay, it might be because like I haven't been streaming long enough for it to update yet. Oh well. Maybe we'll have a look at the end of the stream. If I remember. I mean, there's blessings and curses with everything, Commander. It's like, yeah, I've lost my job, but I used to work in a foundry, which meant, I was always wearing lots of like safety gear and stuff. Now that I'm not got a job, I can actually spend my day in like a nice dress or a skirt, something that makes me feel happy. So out of curiosity then, guys, like, how did you two find me then? Because I'm always curious as to, like, how do people find their streamers? So for me, I found Cliff through YouTube, because YouTube suggested him to me. I watched his video and then went to his stream. And then he was speaking about Toxie at one point on his stream. I went and watched Toxie, and then I was like, yeah, this is now my favorite YouTuber. Oh, yeah, I know how you found me, Commander. You found me because of us playing Sea of Thieves the other day. Yes. Yes, that makes sense. So then I wonder how Mr. Rebel found me then. So sometimes like analyst the analytics on here will show me how people find my stream. Discovery, here we go. So some people find me from a browser page. Views on Twitch. The live viewership currently. So currently 2 English views apparently. Alright, Commander. Have a nice day. Thanks for dropping by. Ah, that's fair. So you kind of hunt the smaller viewers because we kind of engage more directly with with our chatters. Cause I do get it. Like a larger streamer, like they can't talk directly to a chatter quite as easily. Like if you go sit in like a pirate software stream, for example, he can't communicate directly to you as a viewer. But if you sit in someone like Toxie's stream, she can kind of because she's got a small enough viewership that she's got that space. It's like her chat isn't that fast that she can't catch us. You do it just to show people some love. You know what? That's fair. So I know a lot of people who literally come to the smaller channels just because we talk directly to you. But if you're doing it just to show some love, you know what? That's huge respect. I love that. I'm so glad I was able to get that running again. I think I'm probably gonna run the wanna feed a floof message till Monday, and then I'm gonna change it to like some reminder about like ways people can support me and just embed it in there. Am I on safer seas? No, I'm on the high seas. But at the moment, the EU servers have been kind of quiet the last few days, so it's not been too bad. It's because this is what should have been the end of the season. We were supposed to be in season 18 this week or next week, but they've delayed season 18 till like December. So it's like a lot of people were like, "Oh, we were playing." This is at the point in the season where it gets quiet because the only people who are playing it are grinding to get that renown to get the last bit of the plunder pass. But there's like because it was delayed, there aren't too many. Which is fine by me because it gives me quiet seats to be able to grind to PL. So if I get free, if I get if I get free space to be able to grind out my PL, then that's what I'm gonna do. Now I will say, you mentioned you were playing 7 Days to Die, Mr. Rebel. I will say the Fun Pimps pissed me off with one of their recent updates. They removed the 10K map size, and I'm like, how dare they? I want my big map size. Now the big, and I think didn't they remove the 8K as well? So the only one you can get now is the 6. Is like 6K is the biggest at this point. Yeah, they pissed everyone off. Yeah, but to be honest, actually, that's a really small gripe in comparison to my really big gripes, because I've been playing since like Alpha 17, and in Alpha 21 they changed the way character models worked, but that also meant then that they removed all of the old cosmetic items because you used to be able to like get skirts and stuff in the game, and they removed them. Do you see how new Fun Pimps game Already Dead came out like 2 days ago? I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know there was a new game. Honestly, I didn't even know there was one. It was like, what really pissed me off though was like they removed the old cosmetic system with all the old clothes and stuff that you could dye and they used to look awesome and I loved them. And they removed them, and now they finally added back cosmetics as paid DLC. Like, are you kidding me? You've only just actually left early access and you're already forcing DLC down my throat? The Fun Pimps used to be a good, like, they used to be good. Now they're just not. They've done a wild card, honestly. It's like, Ark Survival Evolved may have been an imperfect game, but at least it wasn't a scam. You have your Xbox offline and still play on version 1.4. Had a gut feeling to go offline. That's fair. I play on Steam. So realistically, I could just jump back to like Alpha 20 and play back on Alpha 20. But if I do that, I kind of like I will lose out on all the new features they've added, which I don't like. Don't get me wrong, there are a few decent new features they've added, but it's like there's also so many performance and stability changes as well. It's like they've added new types of zombies. The maps look so much better. So jars are coming back. Honestly, I do hope they bring jars back because it's not. It depends really on whether I actually bother playing it again because it's the kind of game I don't want to play by myself. I want someone to play it with me. But like me and my boyfriend, we've played it to death, so I don't think he's gonna want to come back and play it with me. I might be able to persuade my mate Finn to come back and play it with me, but he works full time, and as I currently don't, if this did become a full time thing for me, then or a semi full time thing, locked in stages and locked in stages until bags. Honestly, I like the new progression system. Okay, I don't like the way like so many crafting things are locked behind RNG loot. It's like locking all of the crafting recipes behind magazines that you get in RNG fucks me off. Like really badly fucks me off because like I just want to progress in the game, but I can't because I'm having to go out looting. I don't like to loot. It's why I like to play multiplayer. because I like to be the house bitch. I sit at the base, dig trenches, build up walls, huge defensive lines. That's what I do. I'm a defense engineer, right? I build walls, I build trenches. I spent a lot of my childhood life learning military defensive strategies because I wanted to join the army. And I can't join the army because I've been medically refused. So I want to play the game because I can put those skills into use. But if I'm going out looting all the time, I'm not putting that defensive stuff into use. So I like to play with a friend, like my boyfriend, because he can go out looting. He likes to loot, so he goes out looting. I stay at base and build base. I've always been the crafting bitch, but you know. It is what it is, really. Oh, incoming ads. Oh yeah, you don't get ads because you're on turbo. To sell or not to sell? What's this server like, actually? Yep, we're selling. But we're not selling. We're running. Yeah, there's a really old bug that's been added back into the game called dummy sales. Actually, that reminds me. I'm gonna go tell Fox about that. It's highly rated. It's highly underrated in multiplayer. Motor Town behind the wheel. I'll have a look at that actually, Mr. Rebel. Really itches that scratch of progression. Yeah. If you join my Discord, Mr. Rebel, there should be a channel in there for like game suggestions and stuff. If you've got any more suggestions like that, throw them in there. I'd love to check out some like more games that are like good for the grind. Honestly, I low key kind of like grinding. I don't know. There's some people like really hate grinding. It's one of the reasons why Ark Survival Evolved never really hit like hit with a proper wider audience because it's like the grind in that game is real. God damn. There's turrets there as well. Yeet that. Grab loot. Yeah, it's like if the work versus reward isn't the right balance, people aren't going to enjoy that. It's like Ark Survival Evolved. It's like really hard to like get into because like you have to put in hundreds of hours. Oh, there's a hole there as well. Alright, there we go. I'll grab that. Right then. We can now go ashore. Is there any accommodations I need for the brutal murder of skeletons? Ah, that's in here. I have brutally murdered. Keg knife kaboom. I need to kill more bombers with the knives then. Hit a pirate ship with scatter shot. Hit a skeleton ship with scatter shot. Hit ghost ships with scatter shot. Defeat 2 skeletons with 1 scatter shot. Hit a megalodon with scatter shot. Hit a skeleton. Sell horns of fair wind. Buried treasure. Fort of the damned, forsaken shores, festival of the damned, legend of the sea, sunken first, cursed sails, gunpowder skeleton. Kill 3 plant skeletons at the same time by shooting a gunpowder skeleton. Okay, so in other words, just keep blowing up gunpowder kegs. Cool. Ow. Ow. Well, there's definitely worse ones. Ow! Please stop slapping me. Let me get some ammo. No, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. That there is a keg, you idiots. Stop shooting me. Don't shoot near the keg. Don't shoot near the keg, you bloody bony bastard. Honestly, these skeletons are nuts. Here you go, have a keg. Okay, we've got a phantom skeleton with a keg. Yeah, these are planet skeletons. Without a gunpowder skeleton in the squad. Uh-oh. That was a bad place to get pinned. Okay. I have accidentally, massively disarmed all them kegs. Knife keg, kaboom. Oh, I've been flanked. Okay. And I'm out of. Oh! No! No! Okay. um. No. Bomb! There we go. Okay, that's one of the bot pings. Where's the boss? Where's the boss gonna spawn? I want the boss to spawn. Hello, Commander! Uh-oh. Oh, hello there. Well, sometimes real life sparks up at times when you really don't want it to. Oh, hi there, lads. You bring me some bombs, do you? Vanquish the Ashen Keymaster. Hell yeah. That's bad, I'm stuck. There we go. Boing. Boing. Boing boing. It's just gonna get shanked. Okay, that guy's carrying keg. So we need to execute the kegger. Okay, we've got 2 keggers. You know, Helldivers is something that you can join rather quickly. Join me on the ferry, bitch. Oops. And she responded finally. Hey, you know, sometimes just life gets in the way of the things you want to be doing. And that includes playing video games. Skulls, chat. We have skulls. Right, before we start off again, chat, I'm going to quickly pop to the toilet. I'll be back in a sec. Should we stack, chat? The crooked mass. Southwest. When has stacking ever been a good idea? Honestly, points made, but I will say I've had a lot more success stacking this week than any other week. I was stacking like 3 or 4 like bosses, like at a time on my stream on was it Tuesday? Because with the seas being so quiet as of late, it's actually a lot easier. I knew I could hear something coming from my booty. Turns out it's Megan. I was hoping for a skelly sloop, but alas. It's tempted to turn around and go fight Megan so I can shoot him with a scatter shot, but... Whee! Oh, fuck. Below decks. Whenever she comes for a bite, I run. But thankfully I'm in range of the island now, so she won't bother. Brace for impact. Uh-oh. Unstable connection error. Yoink. I'm having that. Anything else in there that I want? No. Actually, I might check the barrels. Hmm. No, I need to pull these thigh highs down. They're really irritating my skin. I knew that wearing these Right after shaving my legs was a really, really bad idea, and now my legs are really fucking sore. At the tail of the storm painted on the North Rocks, so I need to be on the north. I am north. Okay. Prinzel's alive. That's cool. Aha! Ah, the metal. That complicates things. So I don't carry a gun. So that very, very complicates things. Ooh, humble. Ow, I've been bit. I've been shot. Oh, that's gone very poorly indeed. Uh-oh. I just switched my knives for gun and you give me a bloody plant skeleton? Well, that's one way of dealing with them. Okay. Thanks for the head pats, Mr. Rebel. It's very sweet of you. Slippery snake. Ow! That was incredibly rude. That Russian Guardian, it is. Ooh. Would you prefer me to call you Nocte or Mimi? Thank you for the follow anyway. Noctella Mimi. Thank you for the follow. I like Mimi. I think Mimi is cute. I'm gonna call you Mimi. Yeah, or Minnie. Yeah, Mimi. Yeah, Mimi. We're gonna call you Mimi. It's so nice to have you here, Mimi. And welcome to the Fox Den. I'm alright, we're just grinding out some Order of Souls. I'm trying to get to Pirate Legend before Season 18. If I don't hit Pirate Legend by Season 18, I have to delete my character and start again at the start of Season 18. So thankfully, Rare has very kindly delayed Season 18 for another few months. Yeah, 5 weeks. Which I think puts us actually by Christmas. We're still not gonna have it until Christmas. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah, so we've got quite a while to go. It's 5 weeks. I thought I thought we were gonna have it by like the start of December, but by the looks of it, we're still gonna be on Season 17 by Christmas, or maybe like just before. Okay. You know what? I can't be asked to try and triangulate that, so hunting spiders, find me the box. I must find have box. Oh. Lovely. Where am I from? I'm from the United Kingdom. Though if you're planning on trying to hunt me down on the servers, you're gonna have a hard time with that, as I have a tendency to VPN. How long have I been on Twitch? A harder question to answer than you would expect is, I started streaming sometime back in like 22, 23, but I took it like a year or so off because I was just so busy with work in college and stuff. And I've come back 3 weeks ago to to start streaming again after I lost my job. So, because like now I've got all this free time because I'm now jobless. So. So, 3 hours of streaming. I commissioned this avatar early in 24. So, I've spent the last 3 weeks kind of just setting up a lot of like what had fallen by the wayside over the course of a year. And honestly playing video games. So I think I've got a lot of the subsystems and like background things and other like viewer focused things up and running now, plus some extras. So hope I land a nice job. Honestly, I job hunting's really difficult. Honestly. Luckily, I was able to hit Twitch affiliate fairly quickly when I first started streaming. So I do get some revenue from these streams. I Since the 9th of October, I have made $9. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty shit. That kind of money is terrible. But then again, I have only been streaming since the 25th. So, you know, it could have been worse. So it's kind of a mix. I'm kind of passionate about what I do. I put a lot of passion into what I do, but I also stream for fun. So you won't find me actively chasing trends, for example. Like right now, everyone's playing Battlefield and Arc Raiders. All the viewers are playing Battlefield and Arc Raiders. And I could be there, and that would draw in more viewers than Sea of Thieves would, for example. But I don't personally enjoy Battlefield. Like, I don't find that fun. And where I do want to try Arc Raiders, I don't think it's worth the money right now, me trying it. So I don't chase the trends, I chase what I find fun. Because for me, if I'm enjoying the content, it's easier for me to make the content, and the content I make would be better and of higher quality than if I'm just sat there being like, God, I wish I was doing anything else. So you'll see me playing different games depending on what I'm in the mood for. So on Tuesday, I was playing Sea of Thieves, then we played some Helldivers. Today we're playing. Yesterday we played Sea of Thieves, and then we played some Valheim, which was fun. Today I'm thinking maybe later we might play some No Man's Sky, but I'm not sure. It depends on how I'm feeling, and depends on how much I'm enjoying this game. But yeah, it really just depends on what it is I'm doing and when and how I'm feeling is what I'm streaming. And if you ever want to suggest games to me, I love playing new games. I love playing indie games that I've never heard of before. And I do have a Discord server, so if you hop in there, there is a channel where you can suggest games to me. So I haven't actually figured out a new streaming schedule entirely just yet. So at the moment, I'm streaming from around about 1 o'clock till 9 o'clock British Standard, and I'll be streaming every day except for Wednesdays, is my current streaming schedule. I don't know how long that's going to last, if that's going to last at all. It might last me, another year or so. It might only last till Christmas. I don't know. Hell, it could change up in the next week, so. But where stream schedules do change, I'll be announcing them in the Discord server. Is just how I roll. He looked full. Aim the cannons down a little more. So this is actually a fully custom avatar. This was fully commissioned from. If you scroll down on my stream, so mute my own stream so I don't hear my own voice. If you scroll down on my stream, you can find the credits section at the bottom, and there you'll see where I'm crediting a lot of people. So my model was by Pishai. I don't know how to pronounce their name. And you've got a link to where you can find them, and the rigging was done by Rose Comet. And actually looking at my thing, realized I forget to activate my music. I do need to update. I do need to update the credit with some soundtrack credits. So, just to shout out some people here. So, my I have one track in there, which is the Foxpunk main theme, which was made for me by Oddtop on VGen for a Minecraft series I used to do. The Then you've also got the CFE soundtrack from Rare themselves, and you've also got um, the Heartbound soundtrack made by Stein. Stein, is that his name? Made by Stein of Pirate Software. Aren't really that special. That what? So the panels themselves, I actually made them myself. I made them myself on stream the other day. So I found a stock image of like a bark pattern with some ivy going around the corners, and then I made the rest of them, and then I made the rest of it myself on in GIMP. So yeah, that's all just custom made by me. I do try to learn to do a lot of my own stuff rather than buying stuff, because especially at the moment where I've got no job, I ain't really got the money to be throwing at expensive stream systems. So where I can make a thing myself, I do that myself. So the panels, literally, as I said, I made these the other day. When I spent the money on the avatar, that was back in 2014. It's not 2014, 2024. I had a job back then. I lost my job on, as I said, back a few weeks ago, and that's when I got back into streaming. And after getting back into streaming, I don't have as much money. I've got to kind of keep some money. I The money I've got, I need to keep for insurance and stuff for like because my insurance runs out on my motorbike in December. And if I want to get a new job, I need to be able to ride to work and stuff. So I and also I like to learn to do a lot of the stuff myself. Like I'm trying to like these my emotes that are on my channel. These were made for me by a friend. I want to try and learn how to make them myself. Like I want to make my own emotes in the future so I can update them if and when I want. Um, I used to make all my thumbnails for myself. So like I kind of just do them my way. And then these are done the same way as I do my thumbnails. It's kind of, I take some copyright free images, bolt them together, and it works. How much do panels cost? I don't know. Actually, I've never looked. I've never looked at the prices. All I know is I've got no money, like at all. Like I've barely got enough money to keep up with my own like subscriptions and stuff. Because I want to keep up with my Twitch Turbo subscription and I want to keep up with my YouTube Prime subscription so I don't have to see all these ads all the time. And yeah, I know I could get an ad blocker, but as a streamer myself, I kind of know like I know the struggle and I know how little ads already are worth. So I might go for custom panels again. Like I might go and ask someone to manufacture them for me in the future. But you know, it would be when I've got the money, if you know what I mean. I hate installment plans. I hate anything like that that like makes me pay like more than once, and like any form of debt I don't like. I barely tolerate subscription services, and even then I only tolerate like one or two. So I will never go for more than that. So the only subscription services I've got is YouTube Prime, Twitch Turbo, and um, Amazon Prime. So it's like I don't do installment plans. It's like the only it's like with the exception of like legally required bills and stuff that's like a necessity, like phone bills and stuff, I will avoid subscription services. Why I don't use Xbox Game Pass. I would much rather buy the game and own it. Like I own a copy of Sea of Thieves. If I don't pay a subscription service, I'm still gonna have access to Sea of Thieves. So that's why I do what I do. I'm rather rigid in my ways. And if I do hire someone, okay. Shipwreck Bay. Oh, literally to the west. It's the mutinous helmsman, and he is on Southwest Shores. Fuck, that puts me right towards the skelly. That takes me right towards the skelly fleet. I'm not sure I want to do that, actually. You know what? Yeah, I don't want to do that. So if I turn north, cancel that. Sunken Grove is to the north. Not there. The unwanted brigancy has set sail. I wonder who's sailing. I wonder who else is sailing for the guild. Uh, Where's my obs? There's obs. Oh yeah, Discord is muted. That's fine. I'm gonna quickly hop into a Discord chat and say hi to some people. Give me a sec, chat. Hello there. I just got a pop-up on my screen saying the unwanted brigancy had set sailed, so I thought I'd drop in and say hi. No, I'm out on my ship. I'm out on the Salaskipti, harvesting more skulls for my grind. So I've been meaning to say I found that name very funny when I saw it in the ships list the other day. Unwanted brigancy made me chuckle hard. Anyway, I would join you guys, but I'm also streaming, so anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. Alright, see you guys. Just gotta drop by and say hi sometimes, you know? On the Lonely Isle to the west. Yeah, it's that one there. Whip him about. Okay, so we're one boat. We've got plenty of skulls. Oh, we're one boss in anyway. We're a 4 and 1 boss in. Okay, what we'll do. That ship's sailing in our direction. The Golden Sailor. She's unmarked, but right, and there's the skeletons that we're meant to be fighting. But there is this guy. They do have. Is that a friendly flag up? I'm hesitant to use my cannons for this with them so close. Even though I was hoping to use my cannons for this. They do. They're sending a border. They're probably a duo. Halt! Contact's hostile. What the fuck, man? I knew stacking was a bad idea. They fly a friendly flag. Did they go for this kind of play? Should have ate. Because now his ship's running blind. I'm gonna turn about. That's the second target. And we're about to sink. How am I taking on so much water so fucking quickly? Do I have like some tier 3 holes or something? I have no idea. Oh, I get no rest. They're back? Oh fuck, wrong button. I think the level 5 Reaper, the level 5 Emissary Flag and the subs are probably the more valuable loot. Oh, they're in a fucking alliance. Why target me though? Right, yeah. There is like other crews. Oh, right, no. That's all I know. Mute all other crews in voice chats. Mute other phrases. Well, that was a waste of time. I don't think I'm going to raise the guild flag, chat. I think being marked on the map, now it's not a good time for that. Actually, I have a better idea. Because what time is it? It's 5 p.m., which makes it well early in the morning for the American fuel base. I don't. Ooh, we don't want that. Oh, we don't want that at all. What we want